Hello everybody, welcome to DIY the show. My name is Andrew Lowry. Each week on DIY the show, we sit down with a couple of guests and we talk about the reasons why they choose to do it themselves and why it's better than everything else. So this show is where we pick apart the ethics, ideas, and morals behind the things people are passionate about. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome you all to It's time for DIY. One more time. DIY. It's time for DIY. All right, hello everybody and welcome to DIY the show. My name again is Andrew Lowry. So at the top of the show, we always have a topic and I like to tell you about a topic. So this week's topic is my art is my body. Yay! So what we're talking about when we talk about this is that, usually art is seen as something in a museum, something on a wall. What I see it as, it could be anything someone is passionate about. So everybody from the gym rat to the hula hooper is gonna have something on the show today. So we're gonna be exploring that on the show. Some things off the top. I'm going to be getting my face painted eventually on the show. So send us, if you're watching right now on the YouTube stream, leave what you want to get my face painted as in the YouTube stream, whatever gets the most likes. I'll do it. It'll be on by the end of the show. So we got some other crazy stuff going on for the show today. But before we get into all the fun craziness, each week we have a featured artist on the show, and I'm slowly starting to figure out how to actually feature them. But this week, I think I got it figured out. So alongside me right now on the couch is Nate Cote. How you doing, Nate? Awesome. So Nate, so we have your art featured on the wall. Can we get a shot of the art? Anything? Camera one? Wanna zoom in on some art? We got some art. How's it looking? Yeah, so Nate, so we got your art on the walls here.
Yeah.
So we've known each other a long time. Been friends, we've hung out, we've played D&D together. It's very intimate, we've been very close.
Need to know that.
So your art, I love it. I've always thought it's so beautiful, dark, and kind of like you're a mixed medium artist. So with these pieces, is there a generalized theme in it, or is it sort of...
I play with a few different themes. I don't know. It varies between like some post-apocalyptic to figurative to more random expressive.
Impression.
It's
Yeah,
more just kind of motifs that I play
awesome.
with between pieces. So.
Yeah, I've always loved your post-apocalyptic pieces. Very dark. I'm a super geek for that stuff as well. So yeah, I love having your art. You also do body painting. That's kind of why I brought you on here.
Yeah.
So how long have you been body painting for?
I don't know, probably about 5 years now.
So 5 years you've been body painting.
Yeah.
So what does that entail? Are you doing full body? Are you doing, you've done a little bit of everything, I'm sure.
Yeah. Full body's a lot of work, but it's kind of my preference. I like the whole creating a creature versus, painting a face on a kid is like cool and all, but not what I'm interested in.
Not creative, Yeah. So what would you say is the big difference between traditional painting and, say, body painting?
A lot of it was just getting used to the brush stroke. I never really thought as much about my brush strokes, especially when I was doing painting, and it's a flat surface. You don't have to worry about it moving or anything like that. Body painting's just kind of a whole different thing.
You got to work on the person's
curves. The paint works
curves.
Very differently, too.
Every canvas is different, I guess, with body painting.
Yeah.
Totally. So that's awesome. So Nate, you're going to be hanging out with us for the whole episode.
Yep.
Nate will actually be in the back doing body painting. We're going to show some of his art later. If anyone in the audience wants to get their body painted, feel free to line up in back, and that's all over to you. But yeah, thank you again, Nate. You mind hanging out on the couch for a minute? Yeah, much appreciated. So we're going to do some quick cutaways. We're going to go to some cutaways. But before that, I like to talk in with my good friend. Hey, Jim, how we doing today? Jim, Sam, the shit kickers, Sonny, Jim, and the shit kickers, everybody. Let's hear it for our house band. So each week we've been having words of Jimdom. So what words of Jimdom is basically I let Sonny Jim just kind of rant at you guys for a second. So Jim, what are the words of Jimdom for today?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the words for today, everybody. So take that to the bank and you can cash it in. That's what I say. Let's hear it again for Jim. Words of Jim, everybody. One day he'll give us some real advice. All right, so before we get into the show, let's go to some cutaways. I think we got a music video coming up right now. It's by Ben Muller and the Low Ceilings, one of my favorite bands. So let's cut to it right now, and we'll be right back after these sick music videos. So see you in a sec.
When you're near me, 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 I am so alive when you're near me, crossing over water, I'm scared of heights. If I made you drive, then you wouldn't mind. Making use of time like we're gonna die. When you're near me, 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 I am so alive when you're near me, crossing over water, I'm scared of heights. If I made you drive, then you wouldn't mind. Making use of time like we're gonna die. When you're near me, 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 I am so alive when you're near me, crossing over water, I'm scared of heights. If I made you drive, then you wouldn't mind. Making use of time like we're gonna die. When you're near me, 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 when you're near me,
What? What?
Give me a pepperoni pizza, please.
Look right here. That means make it yourself. Come in here and tell me what to do. You do it.
I will never come here again.
$12 haircut, piece of crap. Yeah. What?
Put that out. Put that out. I won't tell anybody.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke in here.
I don't like your attitude.
Why can't we smoke in here? There's no signs.
There's fucking signs everywhere.
Yeah, I'm smoking. I'm doing
I'm
it.
kicking your ass. No, I'm
working
doing
over the
it.
grill, using it as an ashtray doesn't mean I
see
should
that.
discipline.
I'm firing you right now.
No.
You're fired.
No, I'm not.
I need you to stop
No.
talking immediately.
Anybody's fired. You're
and put
fired.
that cigarette out.
Paco.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
not leaving. You
Put
leave.
the cigarette out.
You can't fire me.
and
I
leave.
built this company.
You don't even know what company we work for.
Get out. Get a real job. Yeah, get a real job. You're fired. I'm not fired. You're fired. Leave me alone. Piece of crap. Can I help you?
Money in the bag.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Yes, you are.
You want to split it?
No way.
Screw you.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Look at all that blood. See that blood? You could have...
I've got a lot of things to say, and I think they're all very important. But maybe that much wasn't really that important to say. Your words don't matter, you're going backwards. Quit your job, you don't need no master. Moving forward, yelling louder. Moving forward, yelling! Say hello to the past because it's stomping on your heels. Sometimes it's impossible to feel how other people feel. Take a look around and you can say everything's changed, but you're still here, you hate yourself, and you're still in this place. Your words don't matter, you're going backwards. Quit your job, you don't need no master. Moving forward, yelling louder.
everybody. That was great. So, what you just saw, everybody, you saw a music video from a friend's band, Cote. You also saw a short animation from a friend of mine, James. And you saw a music video, like I said, off the top from Ben Muller. But we're back here on the show. Thank you all for tuning into DIY. Now is the part where I like to actually talk to everybody about our topic. So before the break, we said our topic was my art is my body. So alongside me, I have two guests with me. First up, we have Sarah Paterson. How are you doing, Sarah, everybody? Thank you. So, Sarah, why don't you tell us, because you have a laundry list of things you actually do, so why don't you tell me the things you do?
I do living statuing, first and foremost, and then stilt dancing, and also a little burlesque dancing on the side.
Awesome. So what would you say is maybe the most difficult of the three?
They all have their difficulties for different reasons, but statuing might be the most challenging, but also most fun.
Yeah, no, that's definitely sounds like a lot of fun. So, are you out in the city a lot?
Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. Great. So, next to you we have Mr. Roach. So, Roach, how are you today? Startled now? We are startled, yes. So, Roach, I mean, why don't you explain to us what you do?
I do horrible things to my body for your enjoyment.
Horrible things? What kind of horrible things?
I like to hammer nails where they don't belong.
Nice.
I like to lie down on nails.
So what is the actual term you would say your form of art is?
Sideshow performance.
Sideshow performance. Perfect. That's great. So, I mean, you brought in some very special stuff for us today to do for us a little later.
I brought some very special stuff for you.
For me to do, I guess. So, Roach is going to challenge me to a bet a little bit later. We'll do that in just a little bit, and it's probably going to end badly for me. But no, either way, thank you both for coming in. I'm so happy to have you on the show. So, right off the top, I mean, we're saying my art is my body. Now, what I want to ask both of you, do you consider your body art?
Yes.
So, yes. Why would you say so? I mean, besides,
literally a statue.
There you go, exactly. And so, how would you say, you kind of got into this stuff? What sort of was like, oh, I could turn myself into a statue, I could stand on top of stilts. What sort of got you involved in all this?
The statuing came first. I was involved with I was like a theater kid all my life, and then involved with the Dresden Dolls back in the day. And
very cool.
Amanda Palmer did the statuing stuff in Harvard Square, and they were like, we should have performers in our shows. So I started out just trying it out in their shows.
Wow.
And feeling like this is a nice practice space.
Yeah.
And then was like, I can do this.
So do you have like a statue that like your go-to inspirational like statue you go to, or is there like kind of just your outfit, your look, the thing you have?
Yeah, it's like you did go to a thrift store and like find something that inspires you and spray paint the crap out of it.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to throw some pictures up. We'll throw some pictures up at post, and you'll see them right at this point. But yeah, so that's awesome. The stilt dancing, it's stilt dancing?
Yeah, stilt dancing. There's a troupe out of Connecticut, the Mortal Beasts and Deities, and I met them while I was statuing on City Hall Plaza, and they're like, "You're awesome." I was like, "You're obviously awesome." They were doing promo for Cirque du Soleil. And,
wow.
They're like, "Let's have dinner. Let's have an artist dinner." And then they're like, "Do you want to learn how to still dance?" I was like, "Yes, I do."
yeah, that's cool. So that's crazy. So I think the stilt dancing. I mean, I'm a short guy. I'm about like 5'5" on a good day, and so I always look at like stilts as like. I mean, we always see it at like a carnival. It's that one old guy in stilts dressed like Uncle Sam or something weird, and he just kind of like lets you walk through his legs. But like dancing, so what sort of moves do you actually do? Are you like popping and locking? Or?
It's really funny. I find it's a lot easier to dance like salsa style on stilts than on the regular
or like a
ground. I don't know why.
Stilts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's
we'll do
awesome.
high kicks like when you have a partner. It's fun to do like arabesque, holding each other's hands.
Yeah,
and stuff.
You grab each other's legs and do that kind of stuff.
Try not to get too crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So Roach, do you consider your body a work of art? I mean, I think it is. It's beautiful.
Come on. But no, absolutely. I mean, anything that anybody does is a form of self-expression.
Exactly. That's what I really see it as. Yeah. So with sideshow stuff, what would you say is sort of unique about that community? What sort of like obviously besides you ramming a nail in your nose, I mean, what else is unique about the sideshow community?
I think it's sort of a close-knit community because it's very much becoming a lost art.
Yeah.
Especially in the day and the age of the internet, where you can basically go and look up all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus just had their last show.
Yeah.
So I mean, it truly it's an end of an era. So
And even like, the Barnum and Bailey, I mean, a lot of the reasons I feel like they had to get rid of the elephants, which brought down turnout, which obviously they didn't treat the elephants that great, and I don't agree with that stuff. But at the same side, I think the sideshow, like you're saying, a lost art, people look at it as sort of like this, like in this new age of like acceptance and this new view on sort of accepting everybody for who they are, this sideshow stuff, it's still in this fringe that's strange to me. Do you think that's the case?
I do. I mean, I think it's getting better. I mean, even since the 90s, you have things like the Jim Rose Circus sideshow.
Yeah.
And
Ripley's.
like
I mean, Ripley's. You get a lot of stuff from Ripley. So what are some of your favorite tricks to do? I mean, what are some of your specialties?
I would say the human blockhead is probably one of my favorites.
So human blockhead. Can you explain to the audience here what that would be?
So
use a prop.
I don't know if he knows how to play that.
No, the human blockhead is basically when you take a ordinary nail and an ordinary hammer and nail it into your ordinary face.
Oh, jeez. So you down to do that a little bit later for us?
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. So like in this modern age, I see a lot of. I love watching like cosplay stuff. I love watching like different shows where I think that these sort of elements of whether it's visual effects on your body, doing makeup, things like that, or even the sideshow stuff, that there's a reality show market. And do you think that with the age of internet, like, has that helped you? Like, you can go on YouTube, find a tutorial for like Roach, with what you do. Mm-hmm. Did you look up any of this stuff on YouTube to learn?
It was definitely a resource among other things.
Yeah. So like, there's probably someone on a channel somewhere who's like, human blockhead, just...
Oh, absolutely.
Really? Mm-hmm. So that's cool. How about with you, Sarah? Did you find any inspiration from the internet, or sounds like you had a community sort of to jump within?
Yeah, I definitely felt like it was more who's around me, who's doing things. I can definitely go online. You're always like searching for those photos after the fact, like, send me photos maybe, hopefully. Can I find pictures of myself? I'm here in the square for like several hours and I have no idea who took photos, where they're ending up. It's just a lot of Googling, and it's a lot of inspiration from like, oh, you could do that kind of costuming. Awesome. I'll try that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get you with finding the photos thing. When I used to street perform a lot, it's like that one person has a really nice camera and it's like, oh, here's my name, find me on Facebook, and I'm still friends with them, and they don't take any good photos, and you're just like, I just wanted that one photo of me. But yeah, so I get you with crowdsourcing that. So I think both of you have this sort of talent and skill that the audience interacts with in a very unique way. So, obviously with you, Roach, you're trying to take the audience to the extremes of what they've seen. And with you, you're sort of, I mean, at least with the human statue, it's more of you don't even want to be noticed. I mean, you want to be noticed. You want to be seen, but you want it to be as though you're just part of the background. You're natural in the... Does that make sense, or am I getting in the wrong ballpark?
If I don't do something to move, people walk right by me and assume that I'm a statue.
Really?
So I've actually started crafting these moments where I have to like wink and wave at people to get them to notice, and that actually kind of creates more of the magic. It creates this moment of intimacy where it's like, I saw that, you winked at me.
Yeah.
I
love it.
And
That's
then they come
awesome.
over and we have more of an interaction.
Very cool. I mean, I get that. I mean, especially, you're trying to get at least a little bit of money for what you're doing if they just keep walking by the whole time. So how many children do you scare out in Government Center?
Oh, man. Actually, it's great. The majority of kids that come up and interact with me and like drop a tip in my bucket think that they're a wizard after I come to life and like blow them a kiss or something. They're like, magic has just happened.
Yeah.
I'm amazing. This is amazing. And they do the cutest little dances back to their parents after the moment is over.
You get to bring like Disney to Fayetteville
I
Hall.
try to not be the scary statue. Like if kids are really not having it, I just play scared
maybe
of
like
them,
around Halloween, and add some horns in there. That's very cool. That's very cool. So with you, Roach, I mean, how would you say your audience interactions go?
People are generally horrified.
Horrified.
But that's sort of the thing too. I think a lot of the magic of the sideshow is unlike stage magic, which is an illusion. A lot of the working acts in the sideshow are what you see is what you get. Like when I'm laying down on a bed of nails or walking on broken glass, like it's not fake glass and it's not fake nails. It's very much just exploiting knowledge of
the body.
The body.
And I think that's an interesting side to what you do, is that you kind of have like the art is my body thing I'm talking about is you both have an understanding of your body. Like, I'm sure your balance is 1,000 times better than mine. I'm just going to put that out there. And I'm sure that you know weird ways. Like, I'm sure at least your body, your muscles are like, do you stretch? Like, do you stretch?
Oh, hell no.
You don't stretch.
I'm in horrible shape.
Horrible shape, but you just know how to exploit it is basically what it is.
Like I said, I'm abusing my body for your pleasure.
I love it. Hey, that's what I'm doing here on the show, everybody. I'm abusing my body for your life here on DIY. You know, it's just fun stuff. So, for you, Roach, what would you say is maybe one of the craziest sort of interactions you've ever had with an audience member? What sort of, like, maybe you get any spit takes, like a
No, but we actually did a performance some months ago at Machine.
Oh, really?
Where I not only did the human blockhead trick, but then, as I've said, these are all, if anyone has the time and patience to learn this stuff, you too can hammer a nail into your face. And I attempted to show exactly that. So we pulled up an audience member, and, she did a great job.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the nail, there was a little complication. The nail got stuck, and there may have been some blood, but the audience was slightly shocked, but it was.
But then you get that like brief pause, and then it was like, she's fine.
Well, the good news is she signed the waiver before the show.
So everybody in the audience, I did have you sign those waivers before the show, and if anybody later wants Roach to show them how to do it, this show's called DIY. I'm here to give you advice, guys. Right? But yeah, I'm having a great time. Thank you guys again for coming in. We're going to stick around, talk some more. But I want to go to a way, we have some more cutaways to go to right now. So before I start rambling, let's go to those right now.
Responsibility for yourself, then that's so fucked up. How can you sleep at night? This is why nobody wants you around. Good, fucking up and getting drunk. It's all you do. It's all you do. Fucking up and getting drunk. It's why we hate you. Let's go.
back here on DIY the show. So you just saw some sweet videos. We'll put a link later in the end credits, and you can find them there. So we're back here on the show. I'm here with my guests. So we have Miss Sarah here. And Sarah, I had a crazy idea. Now, we said you're a human statue, and you don't have to do this, but I think it would be fun. Between the three of us, I think we could do a little bit of a staring contest.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, Sam, can you get some dramatic music going? I don't mean to interrupt your game. Some like, all right. I think that sounds good. All right, so I want to go tournament style, I think. So why don't we have maybe the guests go first? Is there any sort of, you gotta, the hat, I think, maybe tilt it a little further back? Yeah, I think. All right. So I'm going to count it down, and then, do you have any advice, Sarah? Is there any tips? Or you don't want to give away your secret. Fair enough. All right, so let's do it. On the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. I can't look at both of their eyes at the same time. Where's the music, guys?
Oh.
Wow, come on.
What?
All right, so they're staring. All right, it looks like Roach's eyes are watering. Sarah is unyielding. Her eyes are moist. They are wide open. There's no chance they will shut. Roach, how are you guys both still doing this? Like, this I thought is going way longer than I thought it would. I won't even get involved. This is crazy. So this is the kind of crazy edge of the seat action we give you here on DIY. We get crazy here. We got staring contests. We got, oh my gosh. Can we get some dramatic music, band? Roach. So, I mean, that was kind of a given. So let's just say I didn't set this next one up so that I will win because their eyes are worn out a little bit. All right. So Roach, you got to do color commentary on us, okay? You got this? No? Jim, you want to do color? Sam, you got color? One of you guys?
I'm busy.
All right. Roach, you count us in, okay?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I already want to shut my eyes.
And
my eye blinked. I'm so bad. I knew that was going to happen. Can I get a sad trombone noise? So that was fun. Thank you, Sarah. So Sarah, grand champion, everybody, of the staring contest. All right, and if you viewers at home think you can do better, I don't think you can. So let's get back into the conversation a little bit. So, we're talking about, all of the stuff we're doing in our art. But one thing that I love to always talk about is what is most difficult. So, you get to only see like the good side, the part where you're actually performing and showing your art. But either one of you, what would you say is maybe the most difficult part about what you do?
I think costuming for all the crazy ideas. So costuming for stilt dancing is difficult because you need pants that are just so long, and you need them to move in a way that allows you to safely, dance and not trip over yourself, but still look good. I would say costuming for burlesque can also be super difficult.
So you have this costume for us. Can you explain what this is a little bit?
This was for House of a Thousand Corpses burlesque show, and this is Terminator Ruxpin. So I decided to take Teddy Ruxpin and make him the Terminator underneath. So all of burlesque is all DIY. All the costuming, all the stuff. It's crazy how much time and energy and money that we put into our stuff. I can only imagine, yeah. And so for this one, once I got down to the face, I basically rip off his skin and reveal the Terminator thing underneath, and then I have a little LED light that I soldered in there, and I have a little button that's like on the forehead that I could turn it on with. So it was like I was wearing this head, and I have these little like metal mesh things over the eye hole, so I have very limited vision, and I have to like do the choreography and like do the fighting and stuff, and not trip and die. As well? There was fight choreography because it's Terminator Rex.
Yeah, Terminator. You do one of these.
Yeah, that was my ending. Yeah,
that was your ending?
Just like going down thumb up.
That's awesome. Can I try that on? Is that cool? All right, so this seems real intense. Oh my gosh.
And then you pull, and it's really hot in there.
Yeah,
and,
I can barely see anything. So, all right. So, it smells like glue in here too.
Yeah.
You got high a little bit in this, huh? Can the mics pick me up? Do I look terrifying? I feel terrifying. All right. Thank you so much for that. This is beautiful. So, yeah, like you're saying. I just had that on my head. So, costuming, you say that's the most difficult part. On average, how long would a costume take, like your typical costume?
It could take weeks. Like, it depends, like, how complicated. And all my ideas happen to be, like, super complex, so it just takes me forever.
Is there one you're working on now?
Yes. It involves merkins that have moving parts. And merkins are pubic wigs for the audience out there.
So
yeah,
pubic hair?
No, like a dragon head that like moves, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
engineering that is
very cool.
Difficult.
Some people know more than what I know about what this is. I still feel like I'm in the dark. I don't know. That's awesome. So that's cool. So how long has that been where you're at? I mean, in progress.
I mean, it's been like on the back burner for a while, but I have a couple of friends who are like, yes, I'm so down to help you make this.
That's
so
cool.
Hopefully in the next couple months we'll start getting
once you get it all set up, come on the show, we'll get you all dressed up, and it'll be great. So Roach, how about for you? What's maybe the most difficult part about what you do?
Abusing my body.
Abusing your body? Yeah, so what are some of the wear and tear you've had?
I don't know. Since I've been doing this blockhead thing, I've sort of developed like a weird fetish for just seeing what I can put in my face.
In your face? So you have a fetish. So your septum, how's your septum?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I do a lot of drugs. And
okay, fair. Hey, no judgments on DIY.
Which, I mean, that may have been how...
you get a little numb to it a little bit. I get it. That's why I smoke.
Numb it out a little bit, Stick some rails,
awesome.
Stick some nails,
some nails,
it's all good.
Hey, that's a good...
But, no, ultimately I want to be able to thread a meat hook from my nostril and out my mouth.
So thread a meat hook through your nostril?
Whoa.
In my nose and out my mouth.
Whoa.
So
I'm just picturing that. I'm sorry. Imagining that.
I'll give you a call once I have that one down.
Yeah. Give me a call. Just my audience loves that stuff. So that's super cool. Like your body piercings, right? So you only have the ears and the eyebrow that we could see. I'm not trying to, but like, is that maybe where it started a little bit, or like, because I mean, I had a gauge for a while when I used to be way more punk rock, and then a friend of mine jumped on me in a hammock, and his belt loop got caught on it, and it ripped, and it was bad, and so I don't have that anymore. But I mean, for you, would you say that kind of?
I think there's definitely some convergence,
like a correlation
things.
between,
yeah, definitely.
That's cool. So like, your family and those around you. So we're all artists, right? So all of our family, some families are supportive, and honestly, kudos to those families. But some aren't, and some don't get what you're doing. And I went to film school. That's what I went to school for. And at least that aspect, it's like, okay, there's a path to money. I'm not trying to say that's what you got to worry about. I think you guys are doing amazing art yourselves. But with family members explaining what you're doing, has that been a difficult aspect?
Yeah.
I mean, somewhat. I mean, my family's always been supportive, but
That's
I've
cool.
always sort of also been the black sheep, so they're just like, all right.
You get to shock them on Thanksgiving, to do the wishbone through the nose.
I may have to use that.
You can credit me. It's cool. I got good ideas. But how about for you, Sarah?
I'd say at the beginning, my parents were like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How is this helping?
Yeah.
What? And they've warmed up to it / mellowed out a little bit. They may not know the extent of the burlesque stuff that I do, but,
maybe keep them in the dark for that for a little bit.
My sister's been totally like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Friends are really supportive. Yeah.
I think that, that's what you find a lot of the times, with the Teddy Ruxpin. I mean, you can bring them to that, right? Well, that's interesting. I mean, I think that's cool, too. I mean, it took me a long time to sort of, even this now, what I'm doing here now, they're like, oh, you making any money off this? I'm like, no, but I get to have a lot of fun with my friends, and it helps me, like, not kill myself at my day job, What, Jim, you look like you got something to say. What's up?
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, you're done? You beat the game? All right, cool. Jim, you got any questions for the guests today? I mean, we're talking about, you have a beautiful body of art right there, your whole body.
Oh.
I'm talking about your bones.
What?
You're beautiful. I'm trying to say you're beautiful, Jim. You're a beautiful man.
Thank you.
Just take a compliment. It's cool.
I will.
Sorry for that aside, everybody. But yeah, so like, you know, with your family, you're showing them what you do, and you're passionate what you're doing, and I think that, you know, putting yourself out there and presenting yourselves in the way that you guys are is obviously something that's difficult, right? And so, do you have sort of anything to psych yourself up before you go out there? I mean, you are literally just, I mean, I feel like the act is psyching yourself up. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Do you have, this is what I like to ask people, you got a psych up song?
No,
Or do you play a song in the back, or just kind of like, it's like a general background song?
Not really, but I do like to, you know, I'll listen to like either like Dark Carnival music.
Oh, there you
or
go.
Like
the final countdown.
sea shanties, things like
yeah,
that. Like,
there you go. We'll have to cue some up. How about you, Sarah? Any music?
I don't have any particular music that's like.
I mean, I guess you're dancing, so there's gonna be music in
sure.
general, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, for the burlesque stuff, it's just listen to that song, so you know your choreography to the song.
But you listen to like just like bird sounds for the human statues, like some nature sounds.
It just feel like whatever my playlist is. But then there's that amount of time where like I'm getting into makeup where for a good 20 minutes it's like I'm just listening to whatever is going on around me because I can't have earbuds in when I'm doing silver or whatever.
I understand that. So
staying so still, like, do you find yourself thinking more or less?
It's like a half and half. Like, it's kind of meditative. It feels kind of pretty zen, and it's half like being really present and being aware of who's around me. And even if I'm staring in the distance and vision is maybe a little fuzzy, out of focus, I have to know who's walking by so I can interact with them, like wink or wave at them to draw them over. But then part of it is just kind of like, what is my body doing? How's my posture? Am I slouching? Like, where, what's getting sore? How do I need to shift my weight next time I get a chance to move? Yeah, and then some of it's just like, what am I doing next week?
I mean, that's probably a great time to start to like iron out all the ideas in your head. I also have horrible posture, so I may ask you some tips because I'm going to be a hunchback by the time I'm like 30. So, the art forms you guys are doing, how would you say they sort of reflect back on your life? Like, is there any sort of aspect? I mean, like for me, with music, it was like it reflects back in the way that I'm putting my feelings out there and they're coming back at me in form of the audience reaction to it. Would you say there's any sort of elements of that to what you both do?
Totally. I would say like I craft these moments, these special moments with individuals, and they can be hilarious, they can be really sweet, and I keep those with me. They're like really like a nice thing to fall back on if like I'm having a rough day. I'm like, but there was also this amazing
cute
thing.
Moment.
Yeah,
exactly. That's great.
This may surprise you, but I'm sort of a morbid person.
You're a morbid person, Roach.
No, doing this type of stuff, it definitely is sort of an exploration of, in some small way, it is an exploration of our own mortality, and it definitely, that connection is definitely felt very strongly by myself.
I mean, we're all gonna die someday, and if you could take it to the edge, why not?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I think that's awesome. So I want to ask you all this question: what would you say like your favorite physical activity is? In general, like favorite physical activity, what is it? I know it's a really weird question.
It has to be sex, right?
It has to be sex. All right. Hey, I mean, that's kind of. Are we all in agreement right now? Is that kind of like the consensus in the world? Is that
pretty
what we're good with?
Audience?
Yeah, audience. A plus audience. Can we get a cheers on that? No. So I think we're gonna go.
Please clap.
Please clap. Thank you. So I think we're gonna go to a cutaway, and when we come back, Roach, you want to show us some of your stuff?
Sounds great.
All right, cool. So let's go to a quick cutaway.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is happening right now? Can you guys tell me what's happening?
Are you ready
For what?
the single greatest pop sensation?
Oh shit, what is happening right now?
Boston area.
All right, can
Ladies
someone...
and gentlemen of DIY.
It's a long intro.
Welcome to...
All right, who is it?
Thunder is cheering, thunder is cheering.
how's
touch
it
me, I'll
going?
turn to stone.
Okay, so Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
I called you, I texted you, I thought you weren't going to make it this week.
Oh, I actually flew from Mars today just to be here.
From Mars, very welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Do you want to have a seat?
Sure, as long as I am still one person, it's fine.
Okay, all right. So I guess we have Lady Gaga on the show now. So you guys mind making some room? I'm sorry. This has been a last second addition. So I had reached out to Gaga. Her people know my people. We had talked. We had lunch. You know how it goes in movie business, right? So either way, we were talking. So you have a new album? I don't know what's going on with Lady
I
Gaga.
have a new album called Joanne,
Okay.
and it was based on my father's sister that was killed when she was 19 years old, and it really touched me, even though I didn't really know her.
Okay.
But it's just for my little monsters out there.
So the little monsters out there, we got Gaga in the house. So Roach and Sarah, did you expect Lady Gaga to show up today? You guys, complete shock. I am also shocked. So Gaga, we've been talking about how people's body is their art. Would you say your body is a work of art?
My body is an absolute work of art. If you see right here.
Yep, we got the camera on it. We got the camera. Very good. So Gaga, what can you sort of tell us? You know, I mean, you're a famous artist. You've made it to the top. We're sitting here struggling in what seems like the basement of a public access station.
It's always a struggle.
Okay.
But I made it, and now my little monsters just love me.
So Gaga, you came in here. I want to ask, let's ask you all a question. Do you mind if Gaga adds in with the conversation? Is that okay with everybody? I think so. So I was asking everyone what their favorite physical activity is. We all kind of said sex, but I mean, you're from Mars, so I don't know. You might have a different favorite physical activity?
Well, I actually had sex with an alien last night, and it was great. But my other favorite physical activity is dancing and just greeting all of my little monsters out there. You know, we actually need to fill the world with kindness. Does everybody agree? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
everyone.
Kindness. So we're talking about how your art is your body. So Gaga, do you think you could show me some dance moves?
I guess so.
Okay, so is that you mind? All right, so before we go to a cutaway, Gaga, I want to see some dance. So what's with the hands?
It's the paws for my little monsters. Right? Little monsters. Just do crawl,
All right, am I doing? All right. We don't have the copyright right now, so.
I'll pay thousands of dollars to have me sing that later. So.
Jim, you want to give us some music, some dance music?
Do it.
You guys want to join? No, you don't have to.
This is legally distinct music from anything else that may be interpreted as someone else's music.
All right, so that was good.
Understand
Thank you,
that
guys. Thank you.
written.
So that got real weird. So either way, we're here on DIY the show. I think it's time we go to our good friends at Sound It Out. They do sessions for us each week. I think this week we have the band called Weekend Friends. Once we get back from the break, we have Roach. You're going to show some of your super cool moves, and we're going to do a bet, right? We're going to do a bet a little later. Yeah. This bet isn't going to go my way.
Nervous earlier,
I'm super nervous. Yeah. It's going to involve some pain. Also, I am going to get my face painted, so while the band is playing, keep sending us those messages. Tell us what you want my face painted as, and I will get it to happen live on TV. Gaga, you going to stick around with us?
I guess I don't have anything to do until the Monster Ball later.
Okay, perfect. So we got plenty of time here. We got Gaga in the house. Jim, you want to play some songs into the cutaway? Is that something we could do? I don't know. Let's try it. Just do anything. Whatever. Just make a noise. So either way, you're still watching DIY. Let's go to a cutaway.
Alright, we're Weekend Friends, and we're here on Sound It Out with our voluptuous breasts.
Somebody just talk to me. 2 hours
everybody. We're back here on DIY the show, and now it's time for some physical fun action. So we've been talking about my art is my body all show. So I wanted to give a chance. Gaga, we got Sarah still with us hanging out here, but I wanted to give a chance for Roach, Mr. Roach, to show us some of his tricks. So off the top, Roach, you made a bet with me earlier. So want to tell us what that bet is?
Sure. So we made a bet where we're going to pull a card out of a card deck. And if I don't think you heard me right earlier, actually, either. But basically what's going to happen is we have a deck of cards that has the jokers in it still. And you are going to pick a card.
Okay.
If you pick a joker, then you get to staple that card right onto my arm.
Okay.
However, if it's any other card, then I get to staple it onto your arm.
All right, and I'm agreeing it for your entertainment, guys. So don't ever forget that I did this for you.
There's actually one just small issue.
What's the issue? Is there jokers in this deck?
They're 100% guaranteed there are jokers in the deck.
Don't hose me on this, okay? All right, Roach. Oh, I see a joker. I saw a joker, everybody.
No, the one issue is that my little cute desk stapler. I lost it, so I had to
staple gun.
Use a staple gun.
All right. Well, can we just make sure it works? So you give us a click.
Oh, it.
Okay. I don't know, guys. All right. Well. So we'll do that a little bit. I want to wait on that. I want to wait. I just want to wait. Last. We'll do that last. But you have a special presentation for us here. I'm sorry, guys, stand in your way. But can we get a shot on this on the ground right now? Do we see this? So we have an actual bed of nails in the house tonight. So explain to me a little bit what this actually entails.
Well, it's pretty simple. This is a bed of 666 4-inch nails in a nice coffin-shaped piece of wood.
Nice.
Of which I am going to lay my body on, yes.
So would you like to do that for us? Can we get a round of applause for Roach showing us this right now, everybody? All right, so let's get it ready. Gaga, what do you think about this, Gaga?
He was just born this way.
Fair. He was. All right. Yeah, get the phone out. No, don't be nervous. Roach. Yeah. You need help back up? You want me to put a foot on? Really? You really want me to? What? Oh my gosh, here, I got you. Oh, Jesus. So can we see the back now? Do you have the back? Oh my gosh. Oh, gooey. All right, so that was real. You got one more? What's the one more?
I believe I mentioned the
human blockhead, everybody. Oh my gosh.
I would do that for you.
All right, let's see it. So we got the nail. Is this? Let me see. Let me make sure the nail's good.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make sure it's a real nail. Look, it's real. Has that been up your nose already? Has that been up your?
Many times.
Whatever. DIY, everybody.
Which camera should I do this?
Let's go camera 3. Camera 3 right here. Okay.
Oh man, that's a bone.
Oh my gosh.
I could probably go a little bit deeper.
No, I mean,
Do it.
if you want to.
Oh man, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow.
Oh my god. All right, no. All right, caution the viewers at home. We got it. Everybody. Human blockhead. That was amazing. Holy shit. All right, pull it out. And you use the claw to pull it out?
Are we still rolling?
Yeah, we are still rolling. Do we need to pull away for a second? Do we need to bring up the technical? Okay. All right. So any of our viewers, if you're throwing up right now, you could look up from the can. That was awesome. Thank you, Roach. Let's hear it again for Roach, everybody. Another amazing trick. Nah. I didn't forget. So we made a bet, right? So I'm going to pull a card out from this deck of cards. If it is a joker, I get to staple it on Roach. If it is not, he staples that card onto me. Yeah, I know. I'm a gambling man. This is for you, the audience. All right, so. All right. No, what were we doing? Are we doing it over here? Turn to this camera. We'll get right here. We're right here. You see us? Dude, I'm getting a card stapled on me. I'm already come to grips with it at like 4 o'clock today. Oh! Bam! Where's the air horn? Where's that air horn? Get that air horn going.
Oh.
That's
2 out of
No, get the hell out of here. No way. All right, let's do it. Gaga, you hold the mic. You wanna do some color commentary for us?
I guess I could do that for you.
Right, you want card up?
Put the card right. We're gonna do it right in the eye of John.
Right in the eye. All right, I got you right there. All right, man. All right, we got a good.
You are a monster. Absolute monster.
You really want to do this?
I don't know. Just do it. Just do it.
Absolute monster.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gaga. Thank you. So that was Roach, everybody. This has been a really crazy show at DIY. Usually at the end of the show, I tell you what I learned today. Well, what I learned today is you could do whatever you want with your body, whether it's staple a card to it. He still got it on there, everybody. It's still on there. Whether it's be one of the queen of the little monsters, or, you know, if you want to rah, you could do that as well. Sarah, she got her on the show. She's doing the human statue stuff. Thank you again, Sarah, for coming in. Thank you again. Anywhere we could find anything, we could find you at Faneuil Hall. When are you going to be there next?
Yeah, tonight probably. Yeah.
Go down to Faneuil Hall and look for a statue. You'll find her there. Roach, you got any performances coming up?
Not on the books, but you can go to facebook.com/Graveyard Freak Show for all of our upcoming events.
Graveyard Freak Show. We'll share that page out later. And I don't know. I might just we'll go do this out back in the parking lot. But at the end of the episode, I always like to tell you guys, I'm going to get my face painted. I almost forgot about that. So I think what I'm going to go for a face painting, we got the most likes from Just Cat liking herself over and over again. But I'm going to get my face. You guys remember the YouTube video? I like turtles. I'm going to do that face. And so when we come back, I'm going to have my face painted. But before that, I want to give to you one of my favorite bands in Boston. They got their live performance for in the studio. Without further ado, I want to give it up for Dead Trains, everybody. Let's listen.
This
All right, everybody. That's been. Hey, you got me here. Hey, so I painted my face. Oh, I can't hear anything. I got earplugs in. So either way, that was Dead Trains, everybody. Let's hear it for Dead Trains, everybody. Holy shit, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. So old Dead Trains over here. So you can find their stuff online. You guys got a Bandcamp?
We do.
Deadtrains.bandcamp.com? Almost. Just Google them on the internet. Find Dead Trains online. You guys got an album out. We got music out there.
Got a few albums out yet. Another one coming along soon.
All the way in a few months. They're on Spotify. Check them out there. Thank you guys again for performing for us. Thank you so much. So we're here at the end of DIY, the show. I got my face painted. I like turtles. Do I look cute? I don't know. Leave a message in the comments. We'll be back next week when we talk about filmmaking. DIY, I want to thank Lady Gaga. I want to thank Sarah Paterson. I want to thank Roach for coming on. I want to thank the cast and crew. I want to thank the live band for coming in and playing for us. I want to thank the live audience for being in. Suddy Jim, you want to take us out, baby? All right, you've been watching DIY. Have a great week.
Yeah.